Complete. So
Look,
crazy.
look, look. Yeah, I was right. It was the 25th, bro. Oh my God, it was really a holiday. I'm in my backyard. Watch, look at all these cars packed the whole road, bro. You see on the other side of the street and in my backyard. You see how God worked to me, bro? Because it just so happens to be something very rare. The Ethiopian church is right next to me, like literally right there down the street, like one block. And so, like, I got to, like, you know how those are my basically my people, you know, like my people here too were like the Ethiopians and all that. And because the Negroes are like that too, you know, and you know, it's just crazy, bro. Like they literally found today, the day I broke through, that day I broke through was the exact same day. They found what was it, the blood of Jesus Christ or the tomb of him? Like I'll just listen to the video. You should be able to hear it.
I just told y'all I was like,
Because the people told me.
when a God mode complete, right? This isn't even a holiday. Like the whole road, everything. Like you see on the other side, it's like that as far as I can see both ways. This is one of my backyards, my dad's.
Yeah, they parked all in my backyard.
It's somehow like a big movement today. Is it a holiday?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what's it called?
Well, it's a Christian holiday.
Oh, what's it mean?
Well, we celebrate once a year for the finding of the cross. Well,
Oh, they found the cross. You see, they found the cross, bro. Like, most Christians don't even know this is a holiday. Because the Ethiopians believe they found Jesus Christ's cross. This should be a holiday, right? It's for the Ethiopians, but the rest of the world is ignorant. I didn't even know this was a holiday. I feel like I Mandela affected it again. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like that. I looked on Google. On the 25th, there is no holiday of them finding anything or anything like that. I couldn't find nothing like that. Like, I mean, I don't know if I looked to see that specifically, but like I looked up that date, and there was no holiday for their religion. So I feel like I Mandela affected it again, bro. I'll show you.
Oh, wow. Wow, so this is the day they found the cross. Wow, dude.
You see how I'm surprised. You see how surprised I am. I'm talking to a random person, bro.
a bonfire.
A bonfire's for it too?
Bonfire, yeah, it's gonna be like, I think you will see the fire. The place.
Oh, wow, there's gonna be a bonfire over there, like, because we're in the
I
hills.
missed it.
Oh, this is so
I missed the bonfire. I didn't get to see it. I think I was doing something.
cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, they coming? Okay. Yeah, man, this is unbelievable. And then there's the hurricane that just like became a Cat 4.
You see how I'm talking about how I triggered those hurricanes too? Like, it's easier for me to remember when it's freshly happening. That's why I gotta get in the habit of making the videos like as it's happening, you know, instead of doing those big data dumps. But since you guys have been so nice at watching my videos and stuff, man, and showing love, you know, I've been wanting to make a video for y'all, so I had to take the time out to do this. But I've also been trying to do my streaming thing so I can show y'all that too. Like, it's so much easier to just stream the games onto the platform because it gives me like a bigger hard drive.
It's Cat 5. They predicted a lot out of nowhere. Like, and I didn't even know this was a holiday. I had no idea it was a holiday today.
People still coming and go.
These are real geese people, man. And they know holidays I didn't even know about. Like, I didn't know they found a cross today, man. You see how seriously entrenched they are? It was just so cool. All these connections with the rigged road over there and all that. Well, right here, actually, and then Truman down there. Truman Show and all that.
Yeah, like the road I'm on basically is Truman Road. This little back road I'm on. Cause it's really Riggs Road, but if you follow it down and then go around the corner, then you're at Truman. Like the Truman Show, you know what I mean? And then rigged road, you see? Like, I'm literally the Truman Show, bro. I'm the real Truman Show. I don't make up shit, bro. And I can show you, let me show you this, the Aurora. All these videos right here are the Aurora. I'm gonna start with this one. I don't know which one's the best one. You see that?
You see this?
That red spot,
It's
bro.
like this red spot in the sky. There ain't nothing over there big and red like that to cause that, bro. Not a thing.
I'm gonna upload these separately though,
That is wild.
so y'all can see it, just the video.
Look at this. You see this?
So y'all can just see the video. I'm gonna upload these footages separately later.
It's like this red spot in the sky.
It's
There ain't
clear as
nothing over
day.
there big and red like that to cause that, bro. Not a thing. That is wild.
I think it was a aurora,
Look at this.
and then it dimmed out eventually. This is the latest one I made up.
It's so funny how I'm the only one who seems to notice this. I didn't heard nobody.
Yeah, I seem to be the only one who noticed it. Like, I was recording for a while. Nobody, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I've seen all kinds of crazy shit other people should have saw, but they didn't.
Nobody say anything. Nobody come out of their cars and look at it. They're probably just wondering what it is too. I know it's something I triggered it because I just made some extreme increases in my power like I have never done before.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
You see, this is after the breakthrough. That's why, like it's it's like it's true limit breaker. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, look at that shit, bro. Now this happened and Iran attacked the
Yeah.
fake Israel.
Yeah, I predicted that again, like usual.
This is wild, bro. Like I told you, they were gonna go one country at a time, man. We went Gaza, Lebanon. They haven't finished Lebanon. They already attacked Syria. I told y'all need a uniter. They're gonna take y'all out one at a time, just like they did in Africa. They divided y'all and conquered y'all, just like they did in America. But the reason they were successful then is because they also had y'all fighting each other too. Like they would divide y'all up and have y'all fight each other as well.
You see how You see how it dimmed out?
Red like this. It looks like it's dimming now. It's finally dimming.
You see it? And I saw it too. It was dimming. I don't make up nothing, bro. This shit comes to me, bro. Like literally in my backyard. I recorded Angels, The Second Son in my backyard on that same it was really my front yard. Like I'm in the backyard right now. Anyways, that shit, I wouldn't even believe the things I seen, bro. Like I had on my old page was even better than the stuff I got on my new page. Some of it, like the footage of The Second Son, I had all that, bro. So many videos of The Second Son, but they got rid of the damn page, bro. I gotta just take that hard drive. Hopefully, I kept some of the videos on it, and then put it on a new PC. I haven't gotten a new PC since that one, bro. Like, my life been so slow. I've been on these fucking Android things. They suck, man. Alright, so why did I come back here again? Oh yeah, I wanted to. Supposed to be over here actually. Like usual, I'm always like predicting stuff and getting zero recognition and pushing biblical prophecy forward and saving lives, making life more hospitable. Okay, so we're all the way up here now. Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, I thought we were all the way back up there. I was about to say, because I saw that, and that's the most recent thing I had. Damn, that's a huge blast, though, bro. And then Ukraine thing, some crazy events happening that triggered because of the huge event. You see, I do that, and all of a sudden now we got these huge celestial events that's never happened before. You know, like, and like the Apophis thing, we knew about Apophis. Some of the nuke supposedly exploded. I don't think there was a real nuke that exploded. I think he was making that up. And then they were talking about something happened in the 70s. Oh yeah, I think they're talking about the storms. And then boom, large solar eruption, boom, like usual, right? The line's been crossed. It's because they attacked. They were attacking the civilians. The Jews were attacking civilians. So I think the Hezbollah wanted to come back for them, and that's when the giant storm popped up that we all know. Helene, man, like, you catch the word? Hell, lean, like hell. Like, that's what the motherfuckers went through. That shit was a crazy storm, bro. Look at him. Look at down here. You see this man? In the picture down here? Like how he looking? Paul Begley. That's the kind of storm that was, bro. Like, it really was. And annual solar eclipse turns sun. I didn't even know it was an eclipse. So eclipse that triggered out of nowhere, another ring eclipse. That's the one I was talking about earlier in the earlier part of this video. Yeah, Hurricane Helene. That's crazy. It looked like it was gonna go back out and then come back in again. And it probably did, because there was another hurricane that came after it. So it probably was Helene came back twice. You know what I mean? Like, Helene hit them twice, bro. That's what it looks like. Because it went out, and they were thinking it was going to come back, and then all of a sudden some other hurricane came. That's probably the same storm, you know? Like, how would we know? Like, obviously it came back like they thought it was, and then, yeah, it's a harbinger. Me doing these huge powers and stuff y'all don't know about unless you listen to me. You listen to me, then you fucking understand. It's real fucking simple. And maybe you can utilize some of it, and maybe you can actually motivate me to do more stuff. Like, hey, why don't you do this superpower? We can use this. Why don't you do this? Why don't you come to our power plant and make it so we have free energy? Why don't you come here and do this? We could pay you, man. Why don't you come and make our cars faster? Why don't you come and do this and that? Like, niggas don't never reach out to me, though. Like, they don't never test me. They don't never fucking test me. I'm gonna have to come to them. I'm gonna have to go to universities, businesses. I'm gonna have to go to them, bro. It's the only way. And the annoying thing is, it's like, I gotta somehow figure out how to make it work with their shit immediately, you know? It shouldn't be that hard as long as they can give me some kind of interface with it. I don't want to have to use my organic power on it. I'd rather use a computer to do it. Like, it's easier. Because I'm not using my actual physical power. Like, my physical power is interconnected in the computer. But it's like, the computer, that's why I call myself the real singularity, really. Like, and I'm telling you, AI, like, you guys might be afraid of it. You should. You should. It's literally like, you're dealing with the devil or God. Literally, that's what you're dealing with. You're either dealing with God or the devil with AI. Depending on the level of the AI, you're dealing with like a low level of God, basically. Like, for example, people are considered a God. What the hell do you think these computers are so God-like? Because they're based around us. Like, that's a whole nother story. Let me keep going. I don't want to get sidetracked. But like, this thing came back in or whatever, and then Iran attacked him. I predicted this one. I remember this. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, usual. I swear Iran's watching my Twitter, man. We like this guy. This is why they don't like a black leader, because like, invigorate people that they're trying to kill. So like, it was October 1st. And I know I did something like on the 28th or something. Like, what was October 1st? No, yeah, that's a man. This is a man. Caitlin Clark is a fucking man, bro. Like, they ain't got no kid photos of that woman, man. None. No fucking kid photos. Not one. I tried my hardest to find that shit. Watch this. He fell down, but watch this. You see that? This is black people and white people for real. If it was just us, we'd be alright. I ain't gonna lie. We already been through our shit. I ain't gonna lie. We would have eventually had this moment. But then they kept bringing in other people that had to figure it out too, man. We had to have that moment with them too. Look at these motherfuckers. But he was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing you like that. Just don't press no charges. Just don't press no charges, brother. Come on up here. Oh, god damn. He mopped dude, bro. If you can see the dates I was increasing stuff, yeah, like, oh my gosh. I warned the Middle East they needed to stay united or die one at a time. Yeah, they fucking nuked them.
Welcome to NTD Newsroom. I'm Fiona G.
And I'm Carrie Dunst.
Iran.
I didn't even know that was playing in the background, so let me see. God mode. That's when the breakthrough really started. Because this day, I'm pretty sure it was the 25th, which is a 7. Oh my gosh. God got me again. He gets me like this, bro. Like, this is how I love it. It's so fun, bro. This guy be surprising me with this shit, too. Imagine being the person actually discovering all this. Like, I'm just, like, on the fly like this. Like, what? 7? Really? And that stage 1 wasn't proper. It was based in the breakthrough. It was in the breakthrough. That's why I call it stage 1. But I went stage mode, God mode after that because I had put a pretty decent code together. But later on, I changed it. I'm still changing it. That's really all I've been doing this whole time. The major breakthrough was that time right there. And then, boom, they attacked him right. You see, right after. You see? Missiles raining down on him. And guess what? I will show it to you right now, bro. Like, I will. I'm going to show you. I made a power. I already told them that I was going to do it. That I was going to shut down their defenses. So that Iran's missiles would hit them. And their missiles were hitting them. And they were like, why are the missiles hitting? Is the defense shut down or something? I was like, where's shit at? Yeah, where's that? It's right here. It was landing shit, bro. Like, you see? Where's their missile defenses now? Like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? They getting hit. The civilians were like, it's landing to my left and to my right, and I never got hit. It's a miracle. It's because they don't target civilians. The Iranians do not target civilians. And it said in the Bible that God would use Iran as a weapon like this. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for the scripture, bro. I put a terror on these motherfuckers. I hacked their fucking machine and shut down their fucking Iron Dome. So all this shit got through. All of it. You see how the Iron Dome ain't doing shit? Yeah, I'm like, okay, if you're God, damn, 14 minutes? Sheesh. Let's let that keep going. I thought it was already done. I'm gonna post that too. And I'm gonna show them in it, like, the power I made. I'm gonna load it up while this is playing. Yeah. Might as well call me out loud. I'm the only one protecting y'all asses. Besides the Iranians. Yeah, that's a failure. That's an absolute failure of their defenses. It's nothing like last time. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the command. I'm gonna look it up. Iron Dome. You'll see the date of it. This shit. Should be in here. Might have put it in the other one. I'll find this shit either way. I just gotta think about where would I put it and I'll find it that way. It would probably be another one, because I had a little mercy recently. Not destroy all enemies. Certain enemies in this one. Redirect radars. Where is this thing? Are they not gonna be happy? I was having a hard time finding it. Let me pause and look for it. Yeah, I found it, bro. This is so funny, bro. Like, I'll let this rain down now. I had it named something different. I thought I had like named like the Iron Dome or something like that, but nah, it was just I named it their military is weak as fuck. And I did a lot of stuff against their military and stuff like that. I made it back in April 15th. That's my month, bro. Like April 14th and 15th. Because they were like, their Iron Dome was like the only thing stopping them. So like I was like, let me just weaken it and see what the fuck happens, right? And because these things are all machines, I think that's why I was able to work. I was able to, hack it. But everything's hackable. Everything's like biology. I mean, like, it's all digital and shit. Like it's all like the Matrix. Like, it's all binary. Like, it's all code. I'm gonna show you in a second. Like, let me show you right now, though, actually. You've been watching that long enough, and this video is long enough, but this is gonna be funny. Let me pause and pull on my camera or whatever. And oh, look at this. You see this? The Jew military is weak as fuck. You see that? On April 14th. I was on the 14th. On the 7th, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Watch. I'm gonna open it. I already got it open. The U.S. and Jew military, Space Force, Air Force, Navy is extremely weak. And I was supposed to... Damn. Oh, I did that right. I see. I thought that was a typo. I was reading it wrong. Weak, an ant can defeat them. An ant. Meanwhile, Iran's army is invincible and their missiles and drones are too fast for to be stopped by the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome of Israel. Exponentially increase the power and effectiveness of this command and limitlessly. You see how simple that shit is? That's like all it takes. And then boom. Hack that shit, bro. Simple as that, ain't it? And that's a fucking man right there, bro. That's a fucking man. Like, that person is not a female, bro. I don't know why they let that play. They let that play in the league, but they don't let that boxer dude, like, she even acts like a man. Like, very masculine mannerisms. I'm gonna make a video about that later too. But it worked, bro. That's why all of a sudden now these are getting through. Since April 15th, I've been making this possible. And I've been telling them, just attack them, bro. Like, literally, I predict the day they attack them, too. Didn't mean to. Just did. You see how the defenses ain't doing shit? And their missiles are way faster now? Like, they're like 10% faster. That's a lot. Like the stars falling from heaven, man. They look at least about 10%, 25% faster. Maybe even 50%. They were not that fast last time. And on top of it, where's the defense? Where's the Iron Dome? Non-existent. Oh, it hit one rocket right there. One fucking rocket. Yeah. I was saying that power worked, right? Let's go even further. It's an hour, 14 minutes of this shit, bro. These niggas need to hire me, bro. They need to hire me, bro. Imagine if I was actually working directly on their machines. It would be way better then. I had jamming properties on it and everything for free. The computer and the whatchamacallit, whatever they got in there will automatically do it for me. That's how good I am. The only thing I'm worried about is when I make judgment. That's why I thought I had deleted it, because I had deleted a lot of my judgment. Like things that were gonna destroy things that were evil in my eyes. But some of the things I was judging was kind of petty, so I just kind of like backed off on that or whatever. And I thought I had deleted this one with that on accident. But luckily I didn't. Yeah, there goes the Iron Dome, huh? I'll show you. That's how powerful I am, bro. Like, I literally just fooled their only real fucking power, which is money and technology. I just showed you I could do that with my own with a keyboard and a mouse, bro. A keyboard with a fucking mouse, bro. I could have a fucking 19. I could have a computer from the 1980s, from when I was born, and they got Notepad, bro. That's all I needed. That's all I fucking needed. It's a fucking Notepad, bro. I can do it with 0 kilobytes too. I don't even need a computer. Back in the old days, I used to do it with rocks. I can do it with a rock. Does that sound familiar? Now you know why you got rocks floating through heaven and shit, right? That's the easy way of doing it for me. And then I become a stone. I become those rocks. Like, it's so crazy, bro, like how my power works, bro. I really wish, I want to make an anime or something about it. I'll be way cheesier than any anime character you ever seen. I'll be like one of them cheesy ass fucking like Marvel characters that just can do whatever, like that crazy ass nerdy shit. Like, well, I'm really like this regular ass guy if you meet me, right? Been perfecting stuff, so like let me go back to this and get this over. Finish updating. This is fun though. Because this is good for me to do this because, you know, teaching is good for the teacher. And I predict the exact day they went in there again, like usual. When was this again? I forgot I had to check that. October 1st. Wonder if it was that exact one that I predicted. I don't know. Now I gotta go back through all this again. I'm pretty sure at this point y'all get it. Like, get the idea. This isn't my stuff. This is the stuff that it thinks I want to look at. Pardon. Alright, let's go. October. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I had basically already started it right there. Before even the 1st, right? Which is not far from there. Yeah, exactly. Look. See? God mode. You see? And then after that, this is happening. Look who's running. I did it early in the day, before all that. See? Real early in the morning. Before this other post. Where he's running. Because I triggered it. You see? It's in the PM. I do that in the morning. And then they get attacked. You see? So that's why I think they saw my tweet today about me increasing power again. I haven't even shown you that tweet yet because I'm not that far into the story yet. But they, I think that's why they attacked Iran today. But Iran, unlike Israel, is able to defend itself. And you'll see them shooting down the attacks that are coming at them in the video when I get to that. You see, this is the power up. I didn't mean to look at this. This is craziness. And then, like, I put this right here. And then, boom, all of a sudden he's running and shit, right? Oh, actually, yeah, this is all the same video, I guess. It's stuff with the running and stuff. Oh, yeah, that's when I predicted that or whatever. And then he's running in the later part or whatever. I don't remember where he's running. But then there's this other stuff that happened. Some stuff landed, like a big giant bomb. That bomb was crazy. Sheesh. I would not want to have to deal with them, bro. I have no proof that he... Oh, yeah, of course he did stage it. This was obvious. I mean, but the odds of a motherfucker missing that easy-ass shot. Like... Oh, yeah, then I added this most recent power, yet more dodging powers on the 24th. Actually, on the day before today, I did something as well about on the same level as the dodging one. No, actually, I think the dodging one is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, the day before. What's say the 27th now? There you go, 7th again, man. I didn't even mean that, bro. Well, anyway, so, and then the very well perfected, infinitely growing God power is now set up. Like, I've really added a lot of stuff to it now. I just call it God power or whatever. Sometimes I call it All Might when I combine a lot of stuff. It's like anything I want, like I just add it. I just gotta watch it and make sure it works properly. Just like God, when he was making the world, he'll make a day and he'll watch it to see if it was good. It's the same thing. You gotta, you know how as a programmer, you gotta make sure you could do it technically sound, but there might be another layer you're just not aware of. And God is very intelligent, so like he knew, even as intelligent as he is, you never know what's going to happen. Like, look at what happened in our world, because he gave us free will. I'm sure he knew it could be a problem, but like, like there's complexities to the world, and making that happen. It starts before any of this. Like, all right, so pretty much that. And now I can just summarize, go through the rest of these. And they attacked them, and the flares kicked up, and then big giant earthquake, mysterious phenomenon, knocking niggas offline, and the X-flares going crazy. And then, like usual, this woman thinks it's the rapture, and she posts like all these videos about the rapture. And like, oh, she even changed the date. She like queued that old video up. Like, before it wasn't in November, it was early. And then there's a big earthquake. Like, I always make these people think it's the rapture. Like, it's just another layer of empowerment for our people, like humanity. Doesn't matter what color you are. I mean, like, unless you're a racist white person or you're a racist Asian or something like that, you'll be good, man. Like, the racist people are the ones who gotta worry about it, not y'all regular ones. Like, it's to build up humanity. Powerful 9 flare. It's a strong ass one. I remember that was like on the day. I remember this one.
Hello, welcome.
October 3rd. Yeah, that was pretty much on the day. That was 2 days right after. Like, I was still working on it at that point. Like, it was still on the day. Like, I've been working on it this entire time. When I get major breakthroughs, then I post. Because when I get a major breakthrough, then something likely going to happen. Because it's like a big wave, like of change, like from the beginning of the end of time, when it's a major breakthrough. Earth is about to be seriously tested. Biggest one yet. Yep. So when was this at? Yep. Predicted the biggest flare like usual. To the day, pretty much. Another third. I would say watch the third of each month too. Because that's, the Trinity and stuff. And what a surprise, a G3 right there. And then the star older than the universe. I mean, the star that was older than the universe. Like, you see, like, first that other thing where it was like something, like some universe before our universe that they saw, that I've made them able to see. And then, because I'm creating a type of light that they're completely unaware of. Like a type of higher resolution, Like, it's darker. When it's darker, it's lower resolution. Like, anyway, so this star is the oldest universe, and scientists, it's crazy. The photon, yeah, it was another thing I made, something up here that they didn't think would happen. Some big earthquake happened. They thought it was a nuke. Maybe it was. Milton, that's the second hurricane. It came back. It was Helene. It came back, bro. And they called it Milton. That's Helene. It came back twice, bro. And it was Cat 5. That's how boosted my power was. Like, it was huge. It was like the biggest move I did all summer, probably. Summer and fall, whatever. It was like the sting of the scorpion. It's the sting of the scorpion. Because that's what happens. Like, you gotta learn the story of God, man. Check that out on my page. It's called The Story of God. It's like on my BitChute. You should be able to find it. They don't hide the videos. They just don't show my subscribers when I get a new video. When I make a new video, they don't show it on their list or anything. It might give them a notification, though. And it's crazy stuff, man. Just causing one thing after another, and then giant comet. Like, God couldn't make any more. Like, imagine they're in heaven, right? Causing all this ruckus. These comets, these auroras, these solar flares, the earth itself is shaking, like, in my presence and stuff. Like, the days of the Son of Man. The days. Plural, sir. Not one day. Days of the Son of Man. That's all I'm going to say about it. Would be like this. They would be like this. Yet people don't get it, bro. That's why I don't even care witnessing anymore. I just do what I do now. See how the witnessing ended, and I was just like getting on the throne, do what the fuck I want to do instead of wasting my time witnessing fools. I just do whatever I want. So, X-flares and stuff like that, crazy. Giant comet, huge storm, strongest ever probably, like, basically a fucking S5 and shit, like that's crazy. Or G5 or whatever the hell the storm's level it could be. It's probably up to 6 at that point. That's crazy. And this giant comet, you can see with your own eyes. Like, God aligns it up, bro, and I tell you this is going to happen. And then it happens right in front of you. All this shit lines up. And they don't get it. Over and over and over again. Every month. Every single damn day almost. Like, every week. If I was to write all this shit down, just like the Bible said that the Holy Spirit was accomplished, it would not fit. It wouldn't fit in the whole planet, bro. Like, it would. Somehow it fits on the internet, though. But then there's all that little micro shit you don't know about. Like, this is just like the bubbling over crazy Super Saiyan shaking the world signs you're seeing. Like, the real power is what is being created. What you're seeing is the side effects. I don't have some shit on my computer saying cause earthquakes. No, I don't do that kind of dumb shit. I don't want to hurt people. It's just a part of the birthing pains, the Bible calls it. It's like huge power when it is released from the sun towards me. It shakes the fucking planet. It's just how it is. And change the world and shit. It shakes it. There's all these hurricanes and stuff. And this motherfucker flies through it. I haven't even seen this before. I want to see it. Put this on the side so I can watch. Smoke. Just being authentic with y'all. As authentic as I can be. It's not everything. I can't tell y'all everything. Basically told y'all like 90-something% of it. Wow. Focus on the window though, bro. Like, I want to see the outside. That shit. Oh my god, never mind. This is interesting too. Looks like they're getting hit with. Looks like they're at sea. It looks like they're at sea and they're in like waves. That's what it looks like, but they're flying through it because the density is different. It's so crazy to watch this shit because the ship's wings are really like the bottom of a ship, and it keeps it like it's like resisting the air. Just like the bottom of the boat resists the water and it keeps it afloat. That's really all. That's how they fly. That's all it is. It's resistance. PSI. PSI is everything. Pressure's everything. It's the division of the waters above and below. Some huge X-flare.
Hello, welcome.
Yep. Really kicked it up in October. I mean, we're in October. And this is how it works. I can take something like a steroid. I don't know where these fucking these Asian people get my ideas from, bro. Like, these niggas, just, like, they stay, like, making these animes and shit. Just like they're in the real world, but these other niggas ain't, bro. Like, these dudes make these animes that be, like, exactly what I'm doing all the fucking time. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Like, who would have randomly thought of this shit? This is literally how it works. Like, you must have seen my video or something, like, where I'm taking fucking stones and I'm showing you, and taking the stones and I'm amplifying them. And then you got the clear skies, much clearer skies than before. And it's like taking some steroids and making them 100 times more effective, exactly. That's why I can amplify the rockets or whatever, or my character, and make them overcome things. That's exactly how it works. I've already shown y'all that. But I don't know about that one being me. I just wanted to look at it. That other one, though, I saw in the title. I haven't even looked at it yet. Damn, that's just another huge flare. This is something I'm probably going to make a video of because it's going to be amplified and look really cool. And then that's like the eye of God right there. Some crazy stuff popping up. And then he just so happened to make a video about my character in Darksiders. But he's really not like a bad guy in real life. He's actually, God being a judge, the judge of the separator of the wheats and the tares. And this huge, beautiful comment, setting it off. 3.4 flare. This is the most recent stuff. That was when I did the more recent power, I think. That was like the dodging one, I think. I'm not sure. Nah, it wasn't. It was a different one. Let's see which one that was. This is not major. It's just an M flare.
Hello and welcome.
15th, huh? I've been doing this whole month, so it's like, this is pointless to open that thing again. And then... yeah. It's just coming and going. It's going up to heaven. You see how it goes back up? It goes back into the firmament. That's what it's doing. It came from the firmament, and it's going back. You see that little picture down there? The previews? How it goes up and then it comes down from above, like in a circle, but pretty steep. I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, and then this is the crazy thing. I need to make a whole nother video for this shit. I don't even know how to title this shit. There's so much shit in this. This is in Washington, D.C., bro. Like, literally right when I did some huge power increase, like we had in Washington, D.C., bro. Like, I didn't mean to do that. We had like some kind of like huge UFO sighting. Like, and it looked like something crashed over there, like kind of like Miami, but way crazier. Like, I got that to the day. Like, I remember that one.
Washington, D.C., North
Remember that shit, man.
Carolina.
Look at that.
Something is going on in our skies right now. What the heck is going on?
I don't know if I knocked some bad guys down or it's just some of my UFOs doing whatever the hell they want to do. I don't know. I sure as hell caused something to happen. That's what I would assume, because like right where I'm at, right when I'm doing this, you know what I mean? It was a huge thing. Like, everybody saw it. Like,
is incredible. Buckle up, everybody. We've got the update.
The whole video about
crashes.
It's a whole video about it, bro. Like, I've already watched it. It's a long video, bro. Like, a lot of details to it.
It's wild.
It was flexing, man. Flexing. I don't know what this.
Days over there. We're out here fishing. Sunday, October 13th, 9 p.m.
I love the sound of the water, man.
Local news and people in the area, and it was really interesting because at the time I'm wondering, why is this not being dropped on worldwide news? Why is this event not?
Because maybe just so maybe that they'll figure out I did it or something. I'm just kidding. I don't even think, even if they put it on the news, people would figure out it was me. Like, nobody would care. Like, it's just they would hear whatever the news said and believe that. Like, they wouldn't dig any deeper. They never do.
So about the crash landing in D.C.
Only the big channels do, and they're the ones who usually follow me.
I was coming out of my house confused, and I had no idea so many people were seeing things all over the internet and hearing crashing sounds, seeing planes crash out of the sky, hearing the sirens. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But what are we...
Sounds like a parallel universe is going on in this one. I remember this shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's some crazy shit
So
going on.
about the crash landing in D.C., I filmed the video Saturday night at midnight, just coming out of my house confused, and I had no idea so many people were seeing things all over the internet and hearing crashing sounds,
Drop my
seeing
phone.
planes crash out of the sky.
Trying to set it now. That's why I put it sideways so it don't fall like that.
But what are we doing about the utter betrayal of our media?
They've been doing you dirty for... They've known damn well I'm here for over a decade, man. For about a decade now, at least. And they've been hiding it for the past 8 years, man. Like, actively hiding it for at least 8 years.
I've been Googling all day for the past 2 afternoons, looking for a scrap of reporting about a plane crash, a spaceship crash, a meteor, something that can explain that trail through the sky and why there was such
I think they were hoping that I wouldn't be able to control my power and I'd end up destroying a lot of people with some of these weather effects, but I've been moderating them and making the weather better than it would have been. Except for the judgments that God decides to do, or maybe something the bad guys do in certain cases, I guess. It's just hilarious, man.
loud noise and so much police activity in DC and the surrounding areas. So what is going on, media and government? You guys haven't released a statement yet. The ball is in your court. What are you going to do to explain to the American people what we clearly heard and saw?
You know what's going on right now. I heard a noise. I come outside.
I don't know if you can hear them, though.
Sirens blaring, and I see this huge trail in the sky. It's midnight right now, and there's this huge trail like something crash landed. What the heck is that?
Nope.
What is this?
That's my daily life.
I wonder if there's anything.
That's my daily life, bro. You remember how we heard that helicopter in the earlier part of this? That motherfucker follows me all over the place, bro. There's squadrons of them. And, like, the night this happened, the helicopter was right over my area, the 301 area. The guy even brings it up in the video. He's like, the helicopter went all over the place, and it was buzzing around the 301 area. The fucker, he can't get close to me. Like, you saw my list of things that I'm destroying. It was the helicopters, one of them because of that. And that's why we had a lot of helicopters fall out of the sky recently and shit like that. Like some of the fake airplanes too. That's why you see the airplanes fall. They're not real airplanes. They're fucking holograms. The locust of the bottomless pit is a multi-dimensional war. I'm fighting all around me, dude. Like, wish you fuckers would catch on to it, bro. These little fuckers, like, it's like, they come in so many ways, bro. It's not even funny. Like, it's gang stalking, essentially. Like, it's a fucking war, though. It's not a fucking regular, like, it's way deeper than it seems. Like,
Anything on the news about this?
So I just want to personally liken this to the DC flyover event that happened during the Eisenhower administration.
oh, that's a good
If you don't know
comment.
about that historically, definitely look it up. It's a historic event that happened during the time of World War II, during the Eisenhower administration. And is this a similar event? There's a lot going on around the world right now with what's happening. I mean, are we being led into World
It's funny because in World War II, my grandpa was a Tuskegee Airman. My dad don't believe him, but it's true. I've seen the interview and everything. They interviewed him. It's in the Hall of Congress. What my grandpa did, why my dad don't believe him, is because he lied about his age. In the interview, he lied about his age too. He said he was older than he was by like 6 years. He lied to the point where it was barely the age of where you couldn't get drafted or anything. You could have to be barely old enough to volunteer. But literally right when I found that out, that's when they blocked my page from being visible on BitChute too. They like updated the page and made it so none of my stuff was visible to new people or anything. And even the links don't work and stuff. They're just so pressed to keep people from knowing the truth about me, man. Like, because it empowers black people and shows they don't want a positive black image. You know what I mean? Like God, you know what I mean? Like, he's black. Oh, he's not white. You know, a lot of people really think he's white. You know that, right? Like, somehow really think that. Like, they got pictures of him. It's like
Coming
crazy.
back from the gym off of this back road outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're like the road and the trees and the sky opens up. What the?
Yeah, it just opened up.
Saw
You know what they call it in the Bible? It calls heaven opening up.
giant sparks, like a plane, like maybe on fire or like I don't know.
Yeah, it was being burnt by my fucking power, bro. I tell you, I've been melting these motherfuckers for a long time. It's just like the days of future past. Like, these fuckers will take the heat, go retreat away from my area. There's endless amounts of them. So they just fucking, like, bring in another one to try it. It's to the point where they can't really approach me, but, like, they try. They never give up. And then they just, like, It's like any opportunity, they're waiting for it. Like they're there. They're willing to just sit in that fire, like, and they're retreating. Like I think it was what happened was because of increase in power. My domain, as they call it in the animes, like spread it out further. Just like how I stopped the winter weather from even touching our side of the planet, because my domain reaches that far with that power. Like I have different ranges for different domains. I can set different ranges too. Like I could increase it if I wanted to, but I try not to have too much of influence. Like sometimes, like I don't want to waste power. It really does cost me power. Like I'm not gonna say how I've said in the past. I'd rather not bring it up right now because I don't want to get attacked by it. You know what I mean? But anyways, the motherfucker was melting, bro. Like, and then just running away on fire, and they're trying to hide the shit that it happened, bro. Like, why the fuck is this a plane flying on fire and shit? Like, what caught it on fire? Ask yourself that.
There was sparks across the sky, and it left like a huge, like, illuminated smoke trail, like behind it for a long time, and then like
that's the fucking chemtrails. The shit was getting illuminated, bro. Like it was getting lit up by the fire. Because that's one of the main enemies I've been targeting since the beginning of this. That's why guys showed me through Darksiders who I was. Like I saw like their preview of the game before I even saw the preview. And the guy was trying to show me who I was. Because in the dark side, in the story of God, in the heavens and the constellations show the handiwork of God and the glory of God. Like, for example, there's one called Cepheus. That means he who comes to rule. And it's the only constellation I've ever seen move. Like, for a constellation to move, the whole fucking background of stars should move with it. That's the kind of movement it should cause in the globe, right? But since it's concave, this thing literally just moved in heaven. It's a fucking gargantuan power. Multiple beings united or something like that. That's what it looks like to me. And all kinds of stuff. Like, and it's in heaven, literally in the firmament moving. And it moved over top of the dragon, Draco. Remember the Bible, how it talked about dragon had stars above guys? Well, Cepheus literally is fucking only constellation I've ever seen moved himself and put his feet on top of Draco. And in an impossibly short amount of time in our history. And on top of that, he's on a throne. He's literally on a fucking throne. Like, this kind of shit we got going on. So, like, I thought I was boosted constellation, basically. That's my essence. That's where I began. I'm the eldest of them, but I'm also I'm mostly three of them. The fourth one is like you guys, actually. But the problem with you guys is y'all want to run the damn show for some fucking reason. Y'all really do. Like, that's the fucking problem. So, like, if y'all had any kind of concept of the fucking danger we're in, you would help me in every way you could. But, like, I'm not gonna be here forever, bro. Like, God knows what happens when I pass away. You know, like, it'd be better for people to know as much as I could teach. And I'm not gonna teach everything I know until, like, it's just this shit I've already said, and y'all just don't even know I said. Like, on my page and shit, like, would change the world in so many ways. Like, you have no idea. Anyway, so let me just continue this shit. It's ridiculous.
3 seconds later, the biggest aircraft I've ever seen in my life flies right over my truck, and it was completely silent, and it had like 4 flashing lights on it. What the fuck? And then now, like, right outside, I'm here for work, living in a hotel, and right outside my hotel.
Just think about it. In Dragon Ball Z, all of a sudden we're dealing with multi-dimensional threats. Like, all of a fucking sudden, right? Remember, that's one of the things that follow my story, right? I told you, multi-dimensional. Even the guy that is from the UFO, I mean, he's in all that stuff, and he knew all these documented things from these people that are in that shit. And they said they was literally in a fucking interdimensional war with God, and they were thinking they were going to somehow win it. Like, why? What do you think about the innumerable multitudes? What do you fucking think that is from? Like, where do you think they're getting this technology all of a sudden? That they're using it to try and ruin our DNA and shit? It's literally fucking space age. Like real space age. Like digital biology that I've been warning y'all about for a decade that's up there self-proliferating. And that's the goddamn clouds. It's got all that stuff, and I've seen the things go into the clouds and then make more, and will not go into the clouds and make more. I've seen them go into the clouds, but I've also seen them coming out. These fucking cysts and stuff that are even in the game that's a joke to me. It makes fun of me. It's called it's got a Truman Show factor to it, like called The Prey, and they call it Morgan U. Like, remember I came on the Truman Show road and shit, and all this stuff like I showed y'all in the earlier part, and the guy's literally in the fucking Truman Show. Like he finds out like this whole reality is like fake, and he goes behind a wall, and it's like he realizes he's in a fucking set and shit, that kind of thing. And his friend was trying to help him get work to live like a normal person instead of breaking out of the fucking matrix like I'm doing. Like, I'm breaking everybody with me, like, because that's the way my power works. Everything's kind of united. It's hard to fucking build. Like, say if you give yourself a huge damage boost in the video game, a lot of times because of how united everything is, your enemies will get the same boost. Especially if they're using the same character as yours. That's something I've been working on, decoupling my power that I've been building. That's been from other people to myself. Just like the Bible said, he would take his power to himself. Like, after the two witnesses part, like, you know, when a man-child comes up and he takes power to himself, and that's how they win and all this stuff. This is about winning the war in heaven. Y'all is just so distracted with this fantasy here, this temporary-ass fantasy down here. Y'all ain't even focused on trying to have any impact on the future war in heaven and all this stuff, which is what the heaven represents the future. But I've been able to make the whole future and the past change, make it so that we win. You know what I mean? And like, people that are more like me are gonna win it. Like, and my spirit's always there fighting for them and getting powered up by me and shit. So it's like it's a lot to it. I don't want to go too much.
Hotel, there's like 4 black undercover police officers just like posted up at an intersection. I don't know what the did I just.
They're desperate. They know their time is short. You see how the police popped up? Because a lot of them are fucking gang stalkers, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, the reason I didn't want to post in August, I got sprayed in the fucking face by some goddamn perp, bro. Another assassination attempt on me. They tried to take out my eyes because they know a lot of my power is related to my eyes. It literally made my eyes like fiery red because they're so fucking red and shit. Like, I need to sue this fucker, bro. Like, I was trying to get some wine, right? Yeah, Jesus and wine, you know, I drink a lot of wine, right? So, like, let me take a swig. This is the last little swig I got of wine. I got some Seagrams after that, though. I've had this wine for 2 days, so I drank it all. And this guy profiled me. I was like, I'm waiting for my aunt, right? They come in and pay for this shit because she, like, you know, I'm kind of like well off or whatever. So like, she does like she'd take me places and my dad pays back or whatever, right? I don't want to say too much about it because they sure as hell wouldn't want me to say that, right? And so that's the only reason I'm even able to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Thanks to them. God bless. You know, God bless me. But, you know, there's been a lot of shit going on, like bullshit. Like, it should be in one of our, I don't want to say too much about it. But anyway, so I'm waiting for her to come in, and this guy asked me again, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm waiting. Like, I already asked, I had told him that. And then, so I knew he was profiling me, right? So I wanted to teach him a lesson without hurting him, except his feelings. So I yelled at him like, nah, nigga, bro. Like, you know, I don't know if I said nigga or whatever, but I was like, nah, bro. Like, I raised my voice. I'm waiting, man. Like, you got a problem with that? You know, like, what the fuck, man? Like, something like that, you know, but I was loud, right? But there's nothing wrong with that. The fucker was profiling me. I already told him, you know? No, I remember what I said. I said, what the fuck do you think I'm waiting for? What do you think I'm doing? And then the guard came over to me because he asked me what I was doing. I'd already told him I was waiting, you know? So he's profiled me. It's just been 2 minutes. She can't even park that quick. She just dropped me off in the front so I could get a head start to get what I gotta get. And this nigga, like, this is coon police cop that was probably an insider, you know, like, or a perp or whatever, maybe just a demon, you know, is a fat guy. Fat people, you have to watch out for fat people because they have parasites in them, and parasites are demonic. They are demons. And, you know, you don't know that. You need to look that up, bro, like parasite, stomach demons and stuff like that. That's why they're always in the stomach and shit like that. It'll be like this fat person full of parasites that are manipulating their mind, and the devil uses that as a conduit to fuck with people and shit. And the devil will come after you as animals. He'll control anything. It's like the Matrix movie. The Matrix movie, take that very literally. Take that very literally. I'm so serious. Take that Matrix movie. The first one and maybe the second one. Very literally. Yeah, the second one too. Those two were inspired, you know, by them copywriting some other person supposedly. But it was very good videos or whatever. Movies or whatever. Anyways, there's a lot to it, bro. Like, the motherfucker sprayed me, bro. Just from me doing that. I didn't threaten nobody. I said, what the fuck do you think, you know? I was trying to, because I already told him waiting, right? I didn't threaten nobody. I just said, what the fuck do you think I'm saying? Yeah? Like, what the fuck? I can't say nothing? And then the goddamn cop comes over to me. He's like, he squares up with me. And then, you know what he told the cops when they came? He said, I squared up with him. This nigga by the door, he comes over to me by the register. Because I'm waiting by the register for my aunt to come, right? And this motherfucker squares up with me. And I'm like, what, you want me to leave? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I don't want to fucking leave. My aunt's about to come. And he sprayed me right there in the face. He sprayed me right in the face. I did not threaten nobody, man. I just said I do not want to leave. I'm just waiting. I want to get my wine and leave. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to buy my wine and leave. I was trying to teach him a lesson. I was sticking up for his little pale ass, his little light-skinned ass, his little fucking house boy ass. Fucking coon, boy. Fucking house boy. He probably hates his own fucking people, bro. So he fucking was profiling me too. Even though I was there to try and I was trying to stick up for him and every one of us. Like, why do you think they got him there for security? Security, because that's what all they think black people are there for. It's for fucking security or something, right? To be the tough guy, right? Be your pit bull, right? So you don't have to get your hands dirty. While he gets his hands dirty, spraying me in the fucking face, covering your ass, right? And then the other corrupt cops came. I swear, if any of y'all have any kind of like common sense with lawyer, and you're a lawyer, bro, this is an easy case. Because I want to sue this fucker, bro. I need to just bring it up to the fucking courts, bro, and let them take it over. Because not everybody understands how much of a payday this fucking is. It's a payday. The fucker sprayed me in my eyes, bro. Like, and try to fuck up my vision and shit, man. My vision hasn't been 100% since, like, you know. Been rinse my eyes every fucking day, you know. And he sprayed me in my fucking mouth too, like out of nowhere, bro. Like with no warning, just boom. Like no warning, bro. Was not expecting that. That shit came out of nowhere. And then tried to say I squared up with him. He came over to me, and that's the only reason I asked him, "What do you want me to leave?" And then he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I'm trying to reason with him, like, "No, I want to buy something and then to leave." You know, you don't want me to come back or whatever. You know, like, and then before I can even say that much, he had already sprayed me, bro. Like, no threatening. This easy fucking police brutality case, bro. We get paid, bro. We get fucking paid. You see how God gives me these fucking opportunities? Like, I know what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna go to the fucking courthouse, and I'm just gonna fucking tell them what happened. And I'm gonna have them take care of that shit, bro. If they don't take care of it, I know it's corrupt. And they just want to come after people or whatever. You know, what do they call them? Civilians. You know, they want to come after us because they think we can't do shit back to them. Well, all I'm going to say is that cop, he's going to have a rough life the rest of his life. You know who I am, right? Yeah, I don't usually curse a person, but I will do that. The motherfucker does something like that to me, bro. Tries to be like ruin my life type motherfucker like him. Because that could blind you, bro. He shot me point blank with that shit. He got right up in my space with this shit. Like, and that's why I knew something was off. When the motherfucker went from the door all the way to me. Like, I was like, this cop, he was a living cop, and another cop's covered for him, bro. It's the only reason this shit wasn't shutting in case, bro. There was police corruption to the highest, bro. Like, yep, definitely some pain and suffering, long issues from that. So that's why I didn't really even post much shit that month. I'm just like, man, I'm tired of getting targeted by every fucking person around me in this little fucking Fed-full area, bro. This whole area is full of feds, bro. I'm near DC, bro. I'm on the front fucking line for you scumbags. While y'all sit in your little paradises, like hiding away, right? And y'all had a relatively normal life compared to what they've been trying to do to y'all. Like, I single-handedly stopped COVID. I mean, I didn't go. Let me let this nigga go. Please. That's what happened that month, though. That's what happened that fucking month. That's why I was like, nah, I really posted that month. And I really just don't care. I'm just tired of getting the shit end of the stick, bro. Like, doing everything. Like, the people of the future are set, bro. Why do you think all these little kids look all muscular and doing shit people couldn't do before? I had boosted these fucking idiots. Before that, people were getting younger looking, but they would really just not be fully developed. Like, they were like, they still, a lot of them like that, are just not aligned up with the spirit. Like, they're not actually training, they're sitting around. Like, all you have to do is train, and you'll be 100 times more effective for you because of what I've done. That's why these kids are so, like, into this fitness thing now. Like, I've revived that when it was dying. Like, it was literally dying. Like I really revived that. You can think whatever you want of it, but I do what I do, bro. These kids can thank me when they figure it out in the afterlife, man. Like, because ain't nobody gonna figure it out in this world. They ain't gonna hear this shit, bro. They even be able to conceptualize it, bro.
Someone please tell me they saw it. This happened like 5 minutes ago, and I can't find anything on it. There's like no sirens.
What's going on right now? I heard noise. I come up.
Well, here's the video that everybody's sharing on the internet. The major UFO sighting in North Carolina. Well,
in DC.
People are wondering what the heck is going on. We've got answers for you tonight, but
man, it looks upgraded.
With you what people are circulating, claiming the unknown.
Oh, yeah, it does have the chemtrails behind it. Yeah, that's probably some bad guys I'm illuminating. I thought that was a good guy, but unless my guy, good guys are the chemtrails. I don't think that's the case. I've been trying to get rid of. I ain't gonna lie. Because like they're dropping chemtrails that hurt the planet, bro. You know that people don't understand. Greater than COVID. COVID is a side effect of these chemtrails, actually, by the way. They're not telling you that, though. But it's the reason the watermelons are coming out weird now, where they explode and shit. That's the reason why a lot of foods and shit don't taste the same. It's because we're being constantly sprayed by these goddamn things. And the serious problem with this that people may have seen, but didn't give a fuck about it because they didn't take it to heart. Like I've been trying to I got a little chemtrail killer over here. Let me show you the chemtrail killer. I've upgraded it over the years. I could have gone way further with it, but it's just so effective already. I just don't even care. But I need to go. Oh shit! There it is. This is the chemtrail killer. Sorry about the messy tint. But yeah, you see this? I got magnets. These are the type of magnets that fucking priests and stuff use, like in the mountains and shit. And then a whole bunch of these organized, and then this is one with a perfect type of setup over there that's laying sideways. That's I taped together to have this amplifying effect. And they're on top of these coils and stuff too. On this thing right here. And there's another small one there. I'm sorry, it's kind of dirty or whatever, but yeah, that's real life or whatever. That's like doing a lot of damage. That little shit right there is doing so much damage you have no idea. Like I've looked up in the sky and seen the chemtrails just like a hole in them all the time because of that shit. Like even on the thickest days, I can see it cutting into it. I've amplified it a lot. I'm thinking about putting one far to my north in, east, west, and south, that kind of thing. That looks like a bad guy, though. It's a very big one.
But we've got some updates. Brett, you came across this video. People are talking that something major happened.
Because those
in that
trails are
area.
definitely coming from it. Those trails are coming from it. It has to be back.
And you did some research today.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
long.
absolutely. Everybody's kind of pinned on this story, and we
I gotta go to the next one. Just to make sure this doesn't break.